So here's a video on kind of my work truck setup and kind of what I carry. Got 60/40 split doors on the side, and that's basically where I work out, on the curb side. Just got a small 2-foot step ladder strapped on there. Got kind of a workstation built into the front of it. Got these 50-inch American Van aluminum drawers. They're a foot wide and 6 inches high. Got 7 of them here. First one, I just kind of carry some thermostats, general assortment. Got contactors, got start relays, hard starts, you name it. Got a capacitor drawer. Got my lineup in there. Unit bearing motors. Some small Chinese stuff. Birch motor. A couple spare motors. 3-in-1s. Got some ice machine parts in here. My pressure controls. Little button controls, solenoid coils, acid scavenger, some Copeland F-line transducers and the controllers, and Trenton transducer there. This drawer I got all my spare valve bodies, the EBQE, SBQE, you name it, bunch of power heads, some spare stuff, some cartridges, some bigger power heads, and then I got a whole bunch of, sometimes when a valve is bad, I just throw it in there for parts, a cap or a stem or what have you. Top drawer, got my little compressor starter. That's sweet for small compressors. Flux, brazing, K-body valve kit, true LAE controller, just a bunch of knick-knack stuff there. So that's it for the drawers. Up top, I got my towel wipes just from Harbor Freight. Makes it really nice. It's refillable. Got a couple extension cords hanging on there. Down below, got my earplugs there. I really like this little tool belt. It's tough belt. I got it from Lowe's. That's my go-to service bag. It just clips on here, and there's a little clip on the back. Makes it really nice, easy to get to. Got turbo torch. Got my nitrogen tank with the regulator to go with it right there. CO2 tank with the regulator. It's kind of like my little air compressor, blow little sandwich prep units out, stuff like that. Of course, I got my trash can. You gotta have that. Up top, my workbench. This is just a 1-inch, maybe it's a 2-inch, I don't know, slab. It's a butcher block countertop from Lowe's. And I just cut it down to size and sandwiched it in the front here. So I got my guy to make an aluminum side and top for it. Keep spare line set parts and rolls up there. Very nice, get you out of a pinch. Up top here, I got a 2000 watt inverter that's tied in directly to the dual van batteries. So that's what that runs off of. The top charger is a 12 volt that's hot all the times. The bottom charger is a 110, runs off the inverter if I need just extra charging power. Gotta have your Keurig for coffee. So this is just the general, I think it's a 26-inch toolbox from Harbor Freight. Really nice for keeping all your spare stuff. Got gloves up there, some Yazaki books, just a bunch of spare meters, leads, straps, printer, refrigerant labels, all kinds of stuff in there. Top, got some auto AC supplies, pens and markers. Got fin combs, Gorilla Glue, super glue, some spare brushes, dielectric grease, thermal paste, stuff like that. Got my compressor cooler. These are very nice. They go on the end of a garden hose and you click them on top of a compressor and it cools it off. Very strong magnet on those. Got my little magnet there. It's about a miscellaneous drawer. Got some flashlights, cutting head for my oxyacetylene torch, bigger tubing cutter, small stuff, flaring tools, got some nylog, etc. It's my pliers, just some spare wrenches, Knipex, cap tube cutter, pinch off tools, screwdrivers, picks, small stuff, another crimping tool, speed square. Maybe this. We got American and metric wrench set, just my different sockets. Got a couple wrenches to go with it. A couple pry bars, rubber mallet, pipe wrench, a couple tubing benders, hammer, stuff along that line. Now this shelf right here along the top just got miscellaneous stuff. My next shelf is gonna be my filter dryers. Got a decent selection of those. Oil pump. Got my Milwaukee and my manual caulking gun, torch, etc. Got my Milwaukee vacuum. Those are very nice. Expander, bender, detect strata, scales, and my battery pressure washer. Next shelf down, I carry 3 Milwaukee pack outs. I got one with flare nuts, one with copper fittings, and one with PVC fittings. Got my Milwaukee transfer pump for glycol, battery pump, so just the vacuum pump. They're pretty nice. JB pump, and of course my Appian G5 twin recovery machine. Carried 2 buckets, 100-foot of collapsible hose. I just got a scrap bin, throw my filter dryers, copper scraps in there, Milwaukee fan. Back here I got some garbage bags. Coming over, got some breakers, wire nuts, caulking, PVC traps, some more fittings, disconnect, whip. Keep my zip ties in here. These are just little bins I got from, I don't know, Amazon or somewhere. Stack in here pretty nice. Safety glasses, knickknacks, heat shrink, etc. Drill bits, hole saws. Got my nice hole saw kit. Extensions. Got a bunch of fitting brushes in there, along with the Scotch-Brite pads. This needs some improvement. Just a milk crate and got a bunch of different wires in there. Next shelf down, we got my different motors, solenoid valves, defrost clocks, some glue sitting there. Gotta have the 9721s, just a 1/2 horse motor. Tecumseh, got some defrost clocks, got a heat gun there. Next shelf down, I got some of the longer milk crates, and they actually fit perfectly in here. I was pretty happy. That wasn't planned. But I got vacuum pump, POE oil in there, coil cleaners, bubble spray, ice machine cleaners, etc. Up front here, some more oil and just my sprayer. Down here, got my Sporling Q Series kit. If you don't have one of those and you do refrigeration, you should get one. It saves you a lot of time and hassle. Got just the spare tool bag, knickknacks in there. Got some Carflex. Okay, so going back, just got some wire, flush kit, some more miscellaneous wire, hose, just kind of stuff thrown in there. This is my Milwaukee section here. I got these molded battery M18 clips, whatever you want to call them, from Amazon. They're 4 wide, and I just screwed them to the side. They're very nice to keep your batteries organized. I got one along the back here too. They also make one for the M12 batteries, just a cutout, screws to the side. Very nice. Helps keep stuff organized. Some more Carflex wire, R22, 50-pounder, and then a large recovery tank there. So that pretty much does it for that side. See if I can kind of get you an overview. The back shelf's a 2 foot wide, and then I got 2 4-footers. And then I got my table in there. Okay, so moving on to this side. Got my 6-foot stand-up ladder crammed in there, along with just the 17-foot. It's just one of those multi-purpose ladders. I think it's 17 foot. It's really nice. And I don't carry any other ladders other than these 3. But I do have an extension ladder if I need it. So this is my refrigerant rack over here. I think I got capacity for 20 cylinders should I need it. They're not all full at this time. 404, 449. Got Hot Shot 2, another 449, MO99, 22, Hot Shot 1, MP39, 409, 134. I got 4 recovery tanks, the smaller ones, and then down at the bottom I got full cylinders of my main refrigerants that I carry. Up top, these little cardboard containers come from, I want to say eBay or Amazon. They're very nice. They come in a pack and you can fold them up. Makes it very nice for these small parts to store stuff and keep it organized. You can label it if you want. And my R290 leak detector. Down here at the bottom, just got a spare bin. Just a bunch of copper miscellaneous pieces, the smaller stuff. Keeps that organized. And these are, I just got my local guy to weld these up. They're made of aluminum. He just did a roll and then stacked them up. Everything's welded together, then fastened to the walls. And I just took a carpet, scrap carpet, and figured out the exact length I need, that it fits nice. And I used some silicone, and I just glued it in there, and it works really nice. They have some friction to it so they don't slide out easy. The strap's just there for a little extra protection, but works quite well, and they don't rattle around, which I really hate. So next up, got my organizer trays here. Those are just Harbor Freight ones as well. It's got my aluminum guide to weld up a whole stack of them. It works really well. I really wish I had this a lot sooner. But I got fuses, got a selection of tap cons, sheet metal screws, got all my spade terminals, crimps, what have you, smaller wire nuts, conduit straps, access ports, all different shapes and sizes. Got my screws and fastener, deck screws, drywall screws, tin screws, assorted wire nuts, wire stables. Got some more Wago connectors in there. GRKs, lags, bolts, spring nuts, that type of stuff. Got a drawer here with some Rotolock valves, just kind of a assortment going on there. Unistrut clamps, all the way from 3/8 to I think 1 1/8 is what I normally carry. And then that one is just some more spare stuff. Front of that, just got my trusty old analog gauges, some more hooks, clamps, R290 charging kit, some nylon clamps, just an assortment of stuff. Got ice machine cleaners, got my big gloves, brushes, what have you up in there. And this top is spray foamed. I got it spray foamed mostly for sound deadening, but it also really helps with the heat, especially on these hot summer days. Up here, got it rigged up with a vice grip right now. PVC pieces you just lay out in the front there, keeps them from falling down. So I got this handy little cubby built out of this extra foot or so between my organizers and the door. Makes it really nice because you can access a lot of things from outside without having to crawl in the van. Got my S-Man 480s. I'll lay those over here. Got my Bluetooth gauges, psychrometers, what have you. Brake clean, paint. R290. Got some R600 in there. Gojo wipes. Various Romex fittings. Got my tape measures right out here. Reach them from outside. Some more Gojo tape, different types, coffee pods. I don't even know what that is. Got some spray foam, Germex, what have you. So yeah, and as far as lights, it came with two. Those two up there was standard, and I just added these other ones. I just tied into the circuit. Got 3 more back there. And that's more than sufficient. I got that tied in with a switch. That makes it really nice for working out at night. Hopefully this helps. If you need anything more, just shoot me a message. I'll do what I can.